Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Listen, y'all make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. And remember to speak when you walk on in the chat because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. If you haven't followed me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me on all platforms at Shar's Reality number 6. If you haven't had a chance to follow my backup page, please do on all platforms at Shar's Reality Family. Let's jump straight into it, guys. It looks like the girls are fighting, all right? And it ain't gonna stop. We got shady Toya on the block, honey, and she's not gonna stop. But then she always be like, I would never. You definitely did, sis, okay? Then we got Dr. Heavenly always in the mix, but also defending Dr. Damien to the wheels come off as she should. That's her man, honey. And then you also have Tamar and Kandi, which I really normally wouldn't even cover them because, yeah. But we are going to talk about it because Kandi will be considered reality TV, even though she's not currently on the show. So we're going to talk about their feud and where that's coming from and where it's stemming from. And is there any type of revolution for them to resolve this, or would they ever be good again? Okay, but just before we talk about all that, again, hit that like button, turn your notification on, and share the live so that your girl can stay active in all the rhythm. Let's go. So it's the battle of Toya, honey, and the Real Housewives of Atlanta cast. Toya is out here throwing shade that she says she is not throwing, but she definitely is. She posted the ratings from Married to Medicine, and after she posted them, the fans, the people are talking. Folks got something to say. What's your purpose? What's your point? Because why did you need to post Real Housewife of Atlanta ratings with Married to Medicine? One thing don't have nothing to do with the other. So after people was calling her out about it, here's what she had to say. So again, shout out to her Reality Entertainment TV. This is where they're coming from. So Toya posted this over on Instagram, and she's showing the ratings for Married to Medicine for season 11. And, there's a number there. Season 11, episode 16 did 0.639 million viewers. Okay. Is at their season high. And then she goes at the bottom of there and she reposts Real Housewife of Atlanta ratings. And I think it's like 1,000 off if I'm not mistaken. But with that being said, it got season 16, episode number 3 has 0.638 million viewers, and it's saying that it's at a serious low high. Okay, and it says, thank you to all of our supporters. We truly appreciate you and promise to not let you down at Bravo TV. With that being said, Toya also goes on and says, girl, I'm not shading anyone by celebrating our show. We had a season high and we worked hard as hell. Please stop comparing our show to others. We are all fighting in this reality TV era. Okay, it says especially shows of color. I would buy that normally if it wasn't coming from Toya, honey. Toya is the queen of shade, and she does it so cute and so pleasant, but she knows what she's doing. She knew exactly what she was doing. There was no necessary reason to put Real Housewife of Atlanta ratings with you guys and put you guys at the top, them at the bottom. You're from Married to Medicine. What are we talking about? Okay, you don't have nothing to do with Real Housewife of Atlanta, right? So, and then it says at the end they're at an all-time low, and then you guys are all at a high, all-time high. Shade is real, okay? But you guys drop down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think, that she was just celebrating them, or was she being shady for real? Okay. So now let's jump into Dr. Heavenly. Child, Dr. Heavenly stay in the news, honey. Dr. Heavenly stay in some right? She never ever chills. She doesn't have a chill. She gonna say what she mean and mean what she say, child. Even if it's gonna come back to bite her in the butt, she must like the feeling because she's gonna continue on with the shenanigans, right? So you guys know that she went after Dr. Contessa teeth, the staining of her teeth. And folks really dragged the hell out of her for that, right? Girl, how you talking about somebody's teeth and your husband's teeth is every which way? Now, I'm not a person that goes for physical attributes. I'm just not that kind of person. But I do understand if you cannot chew it, you probably shouldn't bite that thing, right? And by her taking a bite of this, blew my mind because you had big bloggers, honey, small bloggers, in between bloggers chewing her out. And at the end of the day, she knew that was coming. She had to know that was coming. So she jumped on the internet, of course, and never addressed, the real issues for why Dr. Damon don't have his teeth done when she a whole dentist out here making $10,000 a pop or more. So she goes on to talk about his accolades and shout out to him, right? We can't take that from him, but definitely get his teeth fixed, right? If it's a medical issue, the reason why it hasn't been done, let us know. But I think if it was a medical issue, she probably would have said that by now. And the fact that she hasn't shows that she just don't care. And it makes, everybody wonders what's your real issue, right? You making sure you good, you making sure other people good, but not your own husband, right? What's your real issue for keeping him in the bottom of the barrel with his teeth, right? But anyway, let's listen to that and then we'll jump back. All right, and again, shout out to Carmel Royal for this little clip. And let's go.
Best man in the world. I think he's nice, he's kind, he's well spoken, he's educated, he's successful, bitch. Y'all can get the fuck off my man. David ain't finna get his teeth done. Fuck it, that David just be working, y'all. Y'all leave that baby alone.
Oh, trust me, I'm about to read Heavenly next. Because Heavenly, no shade, I love you and Damon. But how dare you talk about anybody's mouth when you lay up and kiss Damon with his mouth looking like this? Trust and believe. Y'all like to call me biased and all this stupid shit when everybody over here is an equal opportunist. I'll be the first person to tell you, and I love Dr. Damon down to the ground. Dr. Damon's mouth is real jacked up. And Heavenly, you got big nerves sitting your ass on anybody's platform trying to read anybody's mouth, and you a whole dentist and your husband's mouth look like this.
All right, so you guys got a chance to hear what Funky Dineva said, which is just one of the many people that are talking about Dr. Damien Teeth, what he had to say along with Dr. Heavenly response. And she says that he just be talking. Okay, her husband is all the above, and that may all be true, but can we talk about the teeth in itself? Okay, we have to move on to Kandi and Tamar. You guys know it's been an ongoing beef. It's pretty disgusting at this point, but it's been rough. For real rough ever since. At least I thought so. But listen to this clip. It sounds like Tamar lost track of what the beef is about too. Okay? Because she was all over the place. She didn't answer the question directly. And it seems like she lost track about what the beef was. But instead of her just saying, girl, I don't even remember what the hell it was about, she continues to drag it on, right? So from what my understanding was, when Tamar said that Kandi basically ran up on her when they were backstage together at some event, okay? Can't remember the details of it off the rip, but I thought that's what the beef was about. Apparently, no ma'am, okay? Or semi, or at some point it was, according to Tamar. But definitely Tamar lost track of what's the real issue. So let's listen to that and shout out to the Breakfast Club for this clip. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, so I have been pondering in my head.
Who started it?
Okay, so I'm not going to really get into it because I don't want to muster up the situation.
Okay.
So, we really basically wouldn't be here if I wasn't lied on. And that's my thing. Like, I can deal with anything, but don't lie on me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's my thing. And
So wait, when you say lie, you're talking about when Kandi said Todd did not come for you or threaten you, but you said he did. When y'all had that backstage moment?
so that clip came up, that was 3 years ago. And it really did something to me because she didn't choose to kind of like divert from the situation. She chose to call me a clown. And that pissed me off because we wouldn't be here had it not been for the lies.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But what I don't want to do is continue that conversation and take away from all the hard work that I have been doing these past couple of years and make it about a beef that I actually don't have with a person currently. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Were y'all ever cool? No.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Like the whole Escape group. Like, I am Eris's godmother and Tiny is Logan's godmother. So we have been around each other for like 20, 30 years.
Right.
And so it was really a lot for us to have that kind of a falling out because of a lie. When you just should have told the public you did what you did and it was what it was and everybody moves on. But continuing to stick by the narrative that, it has to be Tamar because Tamar it's an easy target. to me, it was wrong, and that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah.
Is there any chance to reconcile? Like if somebody put you
You
on
have
the
to
phone?
ask her that. I just feel like when you lie on a person publicly, then it's your responsibility to make that right.
Okay, so you guys heard that Tamar has no type of energy for it, and it doesn't sound like she wants to rekindle it. I mean, she gives Kandi the opportunity to fix it, whatever it is that's really the issue. Because, like I said, she danced around the question. She answered it a little bit, but not really. And she also knows that, Kandi got money to keep her in court, and so does she got money to keep up with Kandi. But, so she was careful at the way she answered the question. All right, so that's that. You guys dropped it in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about all of that. Finally, let's talk about Sweet Tea and Quad, okay? During a recent clip of the reunion, okay? Sneak peek, yada, yada, yada. It was a mess. But doing this clip, and I think Andy seems to be liking what's going on. He told, listen, you know how people be sitting in their seat and be like, I was thinking it. But Andy is like, hell, if we thinking it, we gonna talk about it. So anyway, Sweet Tea calls Quad a drunkie. And everybody wants to know where that come from. And she said that Quad had 2 DUIs. Now, I've never heard anything about these DUIs, but that doesn't mean that it didn't happen, okay? We saw Karen get away with 4 of them, honey, before we found about it. When we found out about it, it was already too late. They already put the cuffs on her and she was on her way to the jail, okay? So, with that being said, doesn't mean that it didn't happen. I'm just saying that it doesn't seem to be a real thing. It seems to be like Sweet Tea may have heard something and she ran with it, okay? Because I feel like in that moment, if Sweet Tea had something like some paperwork trail of it, she would have told us, like, Google it, okay? Or I got it from such and such. But the fact that she didn't elaborate on where it came from makes me think just maybe she might have ran with some type of lie or an internet thing, okay? So we're going to listen to that, but just before I play the final remarks of that, guys, hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel. I love your checkmates, and there's nothing you can do about it. And remember, don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Until next time, bye.
Not to be me. Sorry, you could never be me.
What is it? Is it that you have failed businesses? So I don't really care.
He said nobody wants a drunk. Oh, yeah, she did call me a drunk, by the way.
You have a history of being drunk, man.
No, I
Yes,
don't.
you do.
No,
Yes,
I don't. You would love for me to.
You've had 2 DUIs. She is an alcoholic.
Unless you think you're in a statement about somebody, please don't say that. This is disparaging.
That's a big accusation.
You're not going to put that out there, sweetheart. I'm sorry. You're going to do it. You can say a lot of things, but you won't say that, sweetheart. Drunk. Okay, we see it. It's not drinks.
You really think she's an alcoholic?
Let me not say she's alcoholic. I think that she's had issues in the past drinking. And then at the couple's trip, she was drunk.
God has prepared me for him. My life has changed.
Oh, she's still talking. She was disrespectful to him, and I think that he had a right to speak up when it regards to their marriage.
He said, shut the up.
He said, shut the up. He said, you have a big mouth. That's 2 different things.
You don't help people. You got a big mouth.
It's not nice.